Well, my dad's like, all your prophecies failed. You're fucking sick. You're mentally ill. I'm like, yeah, no, this is the line of David, dude. That's how it works. It's like, I want to prove to the world that I'm Satan because I hate myself or to love myself. And you want to prove to the world that, uh, I don't remember, but because you want the love of a woman. And then Mammy wanted to prove that she was God because she, uh, that's our grandmother, or my grandmother, his mom, because she wanted the love of her husband. And I was like, yeah, exactly, the line of David. And John, you forgot him, my brother. He wanted to prove to the world that money's false for the love of his parents. And then Jesus wanted to prove to the world that he could be resurrected so that for the love of God, or maybe to be King of Kings one day. And I'm like, and David wanted to slay Goliath to prove or to get the love of his father. I'm like, it's just how it works. So line David, he really got really pissed off after that. He's like, oh, first Mammy, now you, those are Jew stories with all the Jews. And, this is from a guy who, like, who spent 35 years advocating the ark based off the book of Revelation, which is one of the Jew stories that he's referring to. Got all worked up. He's like, all your prophecies failed. I'm like, well, anytime I, tried to, like, anytime it was involving the second witness, I got screwed. So maybe it isn't him. Maybe it's my brother. I don't know. I have no clue. Maybe it's Jesus up there and I'm the guy down here. I don't fucking know. And then it was that, and then also anytime I don't know. I mean, I got the Sea Glass Mingled with Fire on May 20th. When I announced the 5 months of anxiety, Mecca got covered in locusts that day on January 11th this year. When what was it? Oh, when the 5 month period of anxiety kicked off on January 19th of this year. So the locusts were already happening in Mecca, but then anxiety reports started that day and then subsequent days. So that's for 5 months through June 19th of this year. But the thing is, like, I made the book, and I just assumed my dad was the witness, but we emailed each other, nothing happened. Maybe it's not him, maybe it's someone else. I don't know how that whole part works. I don't really care. But all I know is there's an hour, a day, a month, and a year where 1/3 of men die. And that's in like 66 days. So if people don't start dying in 66 days, then I'm off the hook. I don't really give a shit. So I'm like working on my resume now to get a job, but I'll keep posting these videos. We'll see what happens. But yeah, he was definitely not happy about that. So, sin, I looked at pornography, negative thoughts, out of the point, stuff like that. Watched movies, Graven Image. But other than that, I feel pretty good. But I need to get a job, some sort of income. See you guys. Bye.